Hey everyone. If you think real estate is still just about open houses and stacks of paperwork, you are in for a surprise. Today, we're going to dive into how a whole new wave of technology is completely reshaping the industry and, honestly, turning agents into tech-powered superstars. So, how's it all working? Let's get into it. You see quotes like this all the time, right? Technology is a driving force. And yeah, it's true. The industry is always evolving, always innovating. But what does that actually look like for the agent on the street trying to close a deal? Let's go beyond the buzzwords and look at the specific tools that are making a real difference right now. And that's the billion-dollar question, isn't it? It's so easy to get distracted by shiny new tech, but we have to ask, what real-world headaches are these tools designed to fix? Are they genuinely making life easier for agents and, just as importantly, for their clients? Okay, let's find out. First on the list, the transaction itself. We've all been there or heard the stories. It can be a total mess, right? A chaotic process filled with uncertainty, delays, and just a mountain of mind-numbing manual work. So let's see how new tools are finally bringing some order to all that chaos. This slide just says it all. The old way of making an offer was like shouting into the void. You'd submit it, and then crickets. You're just sitting there, guessing, hoping for the best. But a platform like Final Offer, it's like flipping a switch and turning on all the lights. Suddenly, everyone, the agents, the buyers, the sellers, can see what's happening in real time. It just brings this incredible new level of transparency to the whole negotiation. And that's really the heart of it, isn't it? This kind of transparency doesn't make the agent obsolete. It actually makes them more powerful. They can stop relying on just gut feelings and start guiding their clients with hard data. It completely solidifies their role as that essential, trusted advisor. Okay, getting transparency into the offer process is a huge win. But what happens after the offer is finally accepted? Well, that's when the real fun begins, right? The paperwork nightmare. We're talking about an absolute avalanche of forms and endless, tedious data entry. And this is where integration is a total game changer. Just picture an agent manually typing the same property address and client name over and over and over again across dozens of forms. It's maddening. But with a platform like SkySlope that talks to the MLS, that's all a thing of the past. The data just syncs up automatically, the forms get pre-filled, and a massive amount of time and potential for error just evaporates. And that's what's so smart about this. These tools are designed to slot right into how an agent already works. The goal isn't to add another complicated step. It's to deliver real value where it really counts, making their jobs easier, especially when they're in the trenches of a super fast-paced, competitive market. Okay, so we've made the transaction process a whole lot smoother. But what about getting clients in the first place? In today's world, let's be honest, having a rock-solid online brand isn't a nice-to-have, it's absolutely non-negotiable. So let's look at how agents can really own their digital space. And this is where .real estate comes in. What started out as just a place to get a domain name has really grown into this full-blown digital toolkit for agents. It's basically a one-stop shop for building a seriously powerful online presence, right from the ground up. This quote from the National Association of Realtors just nails why this is so important. This is all about empowerment. It's about giving agents the tools they need to actually control their own online identity, so they're not 100% reliant on some other third-party platform for their leads and their brand. And you know what the best part is? You don't need to be a coding genius or a web design guru to make it happen. With more than 45 professional templates to choose from, an agent can get a super sleek, modern-looking website up and running in no time at all. But listen, it's so much more than just a pretty website. This thing is a complete digital marketing machine. We're talking AI to help you write content, a CRM that's built right in, SEO tools to help you get found on Google, the whole shebang. It's pretty much a business in a box for the modern agent. All right, so we've covered transactions and digital branding. Now, let's talk about the real heart and soul of real estate, the client relationship. How can technology help agents get past the basic 3-bed, 2-bath stuff and truly, deeply understand what their clients are looking for? This quote right here is just so spot on. The best technology doesn't just add another app icon to an agent's phone. No, it helps them have deeper, more meaningful conversations with their clients. It's all about the quality of the interaction, not the quantity of the tools.
And that is exactly where a tool like HomeMatch fits in. Think of it like an AI-powered assistant that helps agents translate those vague client wishes into actual, concrete property suggestions. So when a client says something like, I love to cook and entertain, HomeMatch helps the agent zero in on homes with amazing gourmet kitchens and open floor plans.
And this quote just sums it up perfectly. The very best agents have always done this kind of sales discovery. They ask those smart, probing questions to uncover what a client really wants and needs. What AI does now is let them automate and scale that incredibly crucial, but also incredibly time-consuming part of their job. So, when you put all these pieces together, what does it all mean for the future of real estate? Well, we've seen how tech is touching every single part of an agent's job, from the first offer to the final closing and everything in between. This is, truly, the toolkit of the agent of tomorrow. And this table really breaks it all down. You've got Final Offer, which tackles that awful offer uncertainty by creating transparency. You've got SkySlope, which attacks manual workflows with smart automation. Then there's Dot Real Estate, which solves a weak online presence by helping agents build a powerful digital brand. And finally, HomeMatch, which gets past those surface-level wants to truly deepen client understanding. Each tool empowers the agent in a very specific and very meaningful way. And that leads us to this final thought, and it might be the most important one of all. As technology gets better and better at handling more of the what, the paperwork, the data, the scheduling, how will the best agents stand out? They'll do it by excelling at the why. The future of real estate isn't just about who has the fanciest app. It's about the agents who can master these tools and then focus their energy on what really truly matters: the advice, the empathy, the human connection. That, right there, is the real secret to success in the age of the tech-powered agent.